Backtrack. We have talked about the game in Kansas City last night and the booing on the part of fans. And we have shared with you that the defensive lineman extraordinaire for the Houston Texans, J.J. Watt, he didn't understand it. He didn't understand why the fans were booing. It didn't make any sense. Well, let's grab audio soundbite number, number 16. This is CBS This Morning today. And they played a clip of the fans booing player protests in Kansas City last night. We got Gayle King, Anthony Mason, and Tony DeCoppel, who are all commenting on this, and here it is.
It's so painful to see people booing when the players are saying we want to support racial injustice.
And they're unified together on the field.
Yes,
this is the team you're rooting for. They're sending you a message, and you're booing it?
I don't get it, especially when you see what has been happening in this country for the last couple of, really for years, but certainly these last couple of months. That's just so painful to see that anybody would be against people speaking out that they want racial justice and racial equality. I don't understand it.
You can call it scattered boos, but it was certainly loud enough to hear on.
Well, I heard it, yeah. With a reduced crowd, Tony.
Yeah.
With a reduced crowd.
I don't understand it. Well, I heard it, yeah, reduced crowd, but it's so painful to see people booing when the players are saying we want to support racial injustice. No, you don't want to support racial injustice. You want to support racial justice. You can't even get that right. And they're unified there on the field. Yes, they're unified. It's the team you're rooting for. It's booing it. You folks, do you believe these people are this obtuse? You do. You think Gayle King really does not understand why those fans in Kansas City are booing? Well, I know they don't listen to us, but for crying out loud, we got a caller in Kansas City. Make sure this guy hangs on, because up next we've got noise. We got sound of the booing. It's soundbite number 15. This is the Kansas City Arrowhead Stadium PA announcer introducing both teams' moment of unity.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in a moment of silence dedicated to the ongoing fight for equality in our country.
Is that not great? Is that not?
Thank you.
Is that? The guy says thank you. So here's the PA announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in a moment of silence dedicated to the ongoing fight for equality in our country. Boo! And the fans let loose. Anything but a moment of silence. And then, as the fans are about to end the booing, the announcer says thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in a moment of silence dedicated to the ongoing fight for equality in our... So you think they're booing equality? That's what Gayle King... oh, yeah, this is bad. They're booing equality. No, they're not. They're not booing equality. They're not booing... That's kind of a ephemeral thing anyway. Equality, it's not even possible in the sense that these people are talking about it. Gayle, I know at one time Gayle King, she's Oprah's BFF. And at one time she used to really like this program. She said so. And that was her mistake. She went public with how much she enjoyed this program, and then never to be heard from her lips again the words Rush and Limbaugh. Anyway, Gayle, I know you're still out there. They're not booing equality. They're not booing justice. They're booing the fact that the PA announcer is taking over the game and politicizing. They came there to watch a football game, Gayle. They didn't come there to be lectured or preached to. They didn't come there to be blamed. I mean, who is the target of this? So the players are linking arms for unity and justice. It must be the fans who need the message, right? The fans are tired of being blamed for all this. Who else is the target for this, if not the fans? Here, Bob in Kansas City, Chiefs fan. We got him on the phone. Great to have you with us, sir. How are you doing?
Good, Rush. It's an honor to talk to you. Yeah, I was watching the game last night. Chiefs fan, moved to Kansas City area when I was 5 years old. That was the year they won Super Bowl IV. So for them to win the Super Bowl last year and get to share that with my son, who's 30 years old. We're fanatical Chiefs fans, and just love it. And I'm watching last night, going into it knowing that I'm kind of cringing with all the stuff that's been going on. And I see all of this stuff. I see the alleged black national anthem and the national anthem with the gal with George Floyd on her shirt and all this. And these signs in the end zone, end racism. And it's really just an extension of the media. It's an extension of the universities. It's an extension of Twitter and big tech, just saying you're a racist. End racism because you're a racist. In America, you are.
See, I told you, folks. Here's a fan, and he thinks that he's the target. They're out there talking unity, and they're talking social justice. To who? Why are the players linking arms? They supposedly get it, so why are they linking arms? Well, it must be the fans. There's got to be a target for this. And here's old Bob, longtime Chiefs fan, thinking he's the target. That they think he's the racist. He's the bigot. He's the guy that doesn't get it. Him and his fellow Chiefs fans. So they got to have this ceremony. They got to have this, whatever it is, so Bob can stop being a racist. So Bob can figure out what a bigot he is so he can stop being that going forward. We'll be back.
This